Well, hey, you guys, I'm back this week, and I really want you to know how proud of each of you I am relative to what you've learned about balancing equations. Did a great job on our classwork last week, and then we had a chance to start to get into talking about different types of reactions. So let's review, or let me teach you the different types of reactions that you encountered this last week. So one of those is what we call a synthesis reaction. A synthesis reaction simply means we're taking two things, like in this case hydrogen and oxygen, and we're combining them together to create one compound. So in this case it happens to be water. So synthesizing is putting something together. As we go through this series of videos, be sure you're taking notes on all of these different types of reactions. I will also have you read about the different type of reactions, but it's important to have those notes to start with. Another type of reaction is what we call decomposition. Just as the word sounds, we're taking something and we're pulling it apart, we're decomposing it. So in this case, this is hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, and we're pulling it apart, and when you pull it apart, we get water and we get oxygen. So that's decomposition. We're taking things apart. That's the second type of reaction. Another type of reaction is what we call single replacement, where we have two or more products on the left-hand side of our equation. In this case, we have zinc and we have hydrochloric acid. Don't be confused by the S's right here and the AQ down below here. The S stands for solid, and the AQ stands for aqueous or liquid. So when you see those terms, that's what we're talking about. So again, we have two products. We have zinc and we have hydrochloric acid. We actually talked about this one in class. So once those two react, we get zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. So what we've done is we've replaced in this compound right here, the hydrochloric acid, we've taken the hydrogen out of there and we've replaced it with the zinc. And then in this, on the left-hand side of the equation, zinc was all by itself, and now over here, hydrogen is all by itself. So we've simply replaced one item with another item, and that's called single replacement. We can also do the same thing with multiple compounds and multiple atoms. You can have double replacement as well, and you'll be reading about that. Another example of a reaction that we have is a combustion reaction. This is usually referred to as a burning reaction. So it's combusting and reacting with something else. Generally, that's oxygen. So in this case, we have C3H8. It's reacting or burning or combusting in oxygen. We end up with 3 carbon dioxides and 4 waters. Okay, so those are just some examples of different types of reactions. What I'm going to have you do this week is, first of all, I want you to go back to the lab that we did in class on Wednesday, and I'd like you to look at each of those reactions that we encountered, and I want you to label them as the type of reaction that they are. So was it a combustion reaction? Was it a single replacement reaction? Was it a synthesis or perhaps a decomposition reaction? So you can either do that now at the end of the video, or you can do that after you read the material. So I have some material for you to read, and I have another video for you to watch, and hopefully that will begin to help you understand the different types of reactions, and then I will see you in class next week. Thanks.